Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live Your Dream. It's about you. I'm so excited. This is the second show. Last week was our grand opening show, and we had some great guests. We have great guests today as well. And I don't think I really truly introduced myself last time, trying to get the kinks out since it was the grand opening show. My name is Letizia Pingitore. I'm the creator and host of this show. Live Your Dream, it's about you. And the premise is to promote people's businesses, art, music, fundraisers, nonprofits, whatever business or any or message you want to deliver. It's about win-win. It's about supporting other people. And myself, my business, I'm a real estate agent and a voiceover artist. And even though I'm a real estate agent, I invite any real estate agent or real estate company anywhere to come on my show, and I love to promote your business. Like I said, it's about win-win and supporting other people. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of agents coming, or at least, a couple of agents coming next week, I believe. They work with me at Keller Williams, and I'm saying, bring it on. Let's do it. Let's just promote your business. And so I just want to introduce myself. I also wanted to tell you, as a voiceover artist, I can promote your business that way, because if you have some unhold messaging or interactive voice response or anything like that, IVRs, telephony, I can record those for you, and deliver your message so that you attract more customers and so the people aren't bored, being on hold or whatever. So I can make it interesting for you. So I'm here to be of service, and I'm here to promote your business. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with our first guest. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here on my show, Live Your Dream. It's about you. I am so excited to introduce my first guest. Her name is Beth Flynt, and she's with Damsel in Defense.
That's correct.
And here she is. It's great to meet you and have you here. She drove all the way from Visalia, and I'm so honored for you to be here. And if you could just tell us about yourself, about your business.
Okay. Well, I'm a retired teacher. I taught kindergarten and first grade for 23 years. And I wanted to come out of teaching loving it as much the last day that I taught as the first day I started. And so after 23 years, I decided this would be the time for me to stop. And stayed home a little while, and then my husband also has a business, and so I was active in that. And after that, I just kind of picked up with Damsel in Defense, and here I am.
Well, that's great. That's a great story, and thank you so much for being of service with teaching. That's a very honorable profession.
Thank you.
So how would you like to proceed? Do you want to tell us about the different products or whatever you want to do?
Let's talk first a little bit about the company. Damsel in Defense is a home party kind of thing. You will find us at events. It was started about 4 years ago by two young ladies who were in the park with their own children and did not feel comfortable. They felt a little bit threatened, and they realized that they did not have anything to protect themselves as they were sitting there watching their kids play. And so what they decided between them was, they should go down that avenue, and that's kind of how the company started. They just started thinking and brainstorming, and today they're a great company. They're growing immensely, and I love the products, so that's why I do it. I think we all deserve to be safe, and this is a company that's about keeping women and children safer in today's living, and so here I am.
That sounds like a great company, and I can really tell that you're passionate about it. That's wonderful. So do you want to give us some ideas about some of your products?
Sure. Yeah. Some of the most popular products that we have are the pepper sprays and the stun guns. And so I will share those this morning. The most popular stun gun that we have is called the Get-A-Grip. And the Get-A-Grip was built with the intentions of women. And it's kind of has an ergonomical grip. And so one of the nice features of the Get-A-Grips and all of their stun guns is the feature that we have, and it's called the disable pin. And what that pin does is if you are in a struggle and someone tries to take it from you, they will immediately, if they grab it, disables the stun gun. So they can't use it against you.
Wow, that's great.
So that's a great, great feature. This one has a built-in charger, so if you're like me, I never can find my charger when I need to charge my telephone. And so this is a nice, you plug it into the wall to charge it, 8 hours, and it's ready to go for probably a month or so.
Wow, that's great.
So for this to work, you actually have to have the pin in it, and you put the pin in, and it's a great flashlight. And I don't know if you can see at home, but it's like super bright. It's an LED flashlight first, and we encourage women to carry it in your hand and use it as a flashlight, so that if you are in a situation that you're going to need it, you're already comfortable carrying it. And the next button up engages the little red light comes on, and that will engage the stun portion of the gun, and so you're ready. Are you ready?
You're not going to stun me with it, are you?
I'm going to make a stunning sound, though, so here we go.
Wow.
That's your stun gun, yes. It's 7.5 million volts of electricity, but it's also about 5 milliamps, and the milliamps are what actually matter. Let's see, what can I tell you about it? You must make body contact for it to work, and so you can see it has the metal here, and this is where your actual body contact comes in. This will go through fabric, and it will go through denim, and so you don't have to actually touch their skin, but you do have to make the body contact with it.
Wow,
So,
that's
yes.
great. Do you have to have a special license or certificate to get these?
No.
Okay.
No, you do not. You have to be 18 years old to legally purchase a stun gun in California.
Okay.
Different states have different regulations, but this, that's our law in California.
So there's no special training or anything that you have to go through the police department or anything like that? You just,
No.
if you're
No.
18, you can buy it?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And they come in pretty colors.
Yay.
We're thinking about styling when we're going to take somebody down, right? So they come in pink, they come in purple, blue. This is a cobalt blue. It's a beautiful blue. And so, yeah, they come in pretty colors. And in May, you'll be able to get it in teal. It's a really pretty one. So,
Wow.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, that's one of the favorite stun guns that we have. And they're affordable. All of Damsel in Defense's products are very affordable. Our pepper sprays, I'll talk to you about those in a minute. They start at $10. So, you know, that's less than lunch, right?
That's a deal.
It is a deal.
And I mean, and for safety and protection, my God.
Now, another thing that's nice about Damsel in Defense products is the fact that they all have a lifetime warranty. And the company has gone so far now to say that if you are using their products and you do not, and you have like an altercation or something happens, excuse me, and there is a police report written, they will, at no charge to you with that police report, replace your product that you've lost. So they stand behind their products 100%. So that to me means a lot.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great company.
So,
That's wonderful. Yeah, because somebody could be worried about that. Like, well, what happens if it doesn't work right, or if it gets lost, or somebody or a perpetrator takes it? Or
yes, and sometimes like
Wow.
if you have a problem, they keep it. They keep the things, you know, as evidence. So,
Oh, that
so there
makes
are
sense.
ways that you could lose it without, you know, actually being attacked. But our goal is to keep women from being attacked. We would like to prevent that, and so we're about prevention. And one of the this is a really nice one of our stun guns. We have 3, and this one is called Striking Distance. And you can, and I'm going to put the pin in it. You want to have the pin in it. You can see that it's much larger. This one also comes in a pretty pink, and so it's the same thing. It's a flashlight first. And you can see it's a really bright LED flashlight.
Wow.
And then one more up, and it's got a little rocker. Here we go. We're going to get you.
Wow.
Same voltage, same milliamps and everything. The nice thing about this, a lot of people that walk like to use this particular one. And it has the strip on the side, so you have more of the ability to come in contact with someone without having to do a straight dead-on touch. Because like I remember I said, you do have to make contact with the person.
So you could actually like hit them like sideways, and just
Right.
as long as that strip is touching them.
Right.
Okay.
But you know what we like to tell people is that we want you to make the sound of it and say, I have a stun gun and I will use it. And generally speaking, that when you do that, then they're going to leave you alone. If they're looking for a soft touch, somebody they can take advantage of, and if they know that you are willing to take on the battle, they're probably most likely going to look for someone else. So.
You know, that makes a lot of sense, because I know I've heard from, the police and other articles and things that I've read, that a lot of times they look for people that are distracted or people that don't show a sense of confidence, and you figure,
Yes.
if you're holding one of those, even if you're not displaying it, just the fact that you know that you have it on you, that already makes you feel kind of confident. And so you take on a posture where somebody may say, oh, well, I'm not going to deal with her. And then, of course, if they try to, and then they hear that sound,
right?
It'd be enough. It made me almost jump out of my seat.
Exactly,
so.
exactly.
And you didn't even touch me with it.
And I wouldn't do that.
I know.
So.
But, yeah, so that's great. Do you have other products to show us?
I do.
Okay.
I'll show you the pepper sprays. We have a couple of kinds of pepper sprays, and the first two I'm going to show you are, this one is called the Hardcore. It's just a hard plastic cover. And then this one is Pouch of Pepper. And the pepper spray actually comes in this cute little pouch, and you can put it on your keychain. I happen to have it on something called Breakaway, and I don't know if you can tell, but it has a little piece right here that you can, there's another section for your purse. And so you can actually just pop this onto your purse, and if you need it in an emergency situation, you can just grab it real quick and it snaps off. And then when you're finished, you can pop it back on. So I use this for my car keys too, so I don't lose them all the time. So,
wow,
but you
that's
can
great.
choose what you use it for. The pepper sprays are one of the hottest pepper sprays on the market, and they are 18% capsaicin, which is pretty hot. It's right up at the top of the heat scale, the Scoville heat scale.
Wow.
Hotter than, I think someone said, don't quote me, but I think they said it was hotter than 5 or 6 habanero peppers if you put them all together.
Ooh,
so it's
that's
hot.
hot.
That's hot, right? And all the pepper sprays will shoot 16 feet. We have a little saying, we say, spray and run away. We do not want you to stay and see if the person is okay. The pepper spray will affect your breathing, or not yours, but it will affect the person's breathing. It will affect their senses, and it causes their eyes to swell. It causes the mucous membranes to close the throat, and so that gives you time to get to somewhere safe. The one really cool thing about all of our pepper sprays that you don't always find in the other ones on the market is that our pepper spray has a UV dye in it, and so what happens when a person, say the assaulter, he washes that off, he goes out and thinks that he's safe to go back out in the community, but what actually happens is he isn't, because that dye will stay on his skin about a week, and under a black light, he will light up, and he can be identified as the person that
Oh my
attacked
God,
you.
that's great.
So yeah, that's a really great feature.
Oh yeah.
This is the Hardcore, and they all have a safety latch right here.
Okay, I'm
And
sorry,
so-
what did you call that one?
This one's called Hardcore.
A hardcore, okay.
And it comes in, this one is the cobalt blue, but it comes in purple, pink, teal, coral. If there's a color you like, we probably have it. We also have black and gray. So this particular one also can go on your keychain, and you just flip the little, it has a little safety notch. I know you can't see it, but you flip it over, and then down it goes 16 feet. So you don't have to be close. The concern you want to think about with pepper spray is that what's the weather? If it's windy, you need a backup plan, and so that's why we kind of say to layer your protection. Don't just depend on one type of protection to take care of yourself, but think about, if it's windy, you can't use pepper spray. So maybe there's something else that you could think about.
Well, you guys just thought of everything. That's
Well-
wonderful.
Well, fortunately, I just work for the company. The ladies in the main office, Mindy and Bethany, those are the big brains. So, but this is something I keep on my keychain that we also have on, and it is called the Sakatumi, and it's actually a striking tool. They use it in martial arts, and to be legal in California, it does need to have your keys on it. So I have my keys on it. You can see, and you can swing it at someone if you have a lot of keys like me, or you can use it as a tool to make an actual strike or contact. My preference is to try to ward them off with the sound of my stun gun before I actually get to the place where I would have to actually have contact. But I do carry this in my hand when I'm walking out of Target or out of the grocery store or wherever I go. I just have it in my hand, and then that's nice because then I actually have something in my hand. If someone were to approach me, I immediately have something to protect me. So,
Well, that sounds like a really good plan. Plus, you have your keys ready. You don't have to dig in your purse
Right.
for your keys,
Right.
and that's great.
and I know a lot of the new cars don't even have keys that actually are a key. So the old way that we used to teach ourselves is to put the key, between your hand and hold it and have that ready. But sometimes our newer cars don't have that, so we can't do that. This little pepper spray I'm going to show you next is called Hot Little Hand, and it has the same heat value as any of the pepper sprays that we have, and it's a little glove.
Wow.
Right? And it slips on your hand, and it's especially nice if someone likes to jog or run or walk for exercise, and if your hand gets sweaty, you don't have to worry about losing it. And then you have it in your hand, and you just flip that over, and down you go. So it's pretty neat. Want to try it on?
Sure.
It won't hurt you.
Boy, you guys thought of everything. I swear, this is great.
We have a lot of products. I'm really proud of this company, and it's not only just for ladies. We have some products that are geared towards children. We have personal alarms, and we want people to be comfortable with the kind of protection that they choose. Some people, they will go over they will go into the lethal weapons. Whereas the products from Damsel in Defense are the non-lethal weapons. So everything we have, there's something for everybody in your family, actually. So.
And then you said none of them you need a certificate for or anything,
No.
just as long as you're 18.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let me ask you another question. Is there a problem with any of them? Like if you go to the airport or something, do they take them
Yes.
away from you? Okay, I figured
Yes,
that.
there
I
are.
figured that.
Yes. You have to pack these in your suitcase if you'd like to have them with you when you get to your area. So
Is that same with the key thing? The thing on
Yes,
that, whatever
yes.
that was called? I forgot what you
yes,
called it. But
that same thing we
Okay.
call it the Sakatumi.
Yes.
But yes, you would want to pack that in your suitcase. But we do have we have something for when you get to your destination, and if you're a traveler or at home. And this is called the Step Off. And this is an alarm that if you do not have a home alarm, or it's maybe you are traveling, these are great for hotel rooms. And it's just a little foot type. It looks like a little something you would step on. Everybody wants to know. But so you pop it on when you're going to bed. You slip it under the door of your hotel room or your home.
Wow.
And if someone comes and opens it, it will depress this.
Wow.
And you immediately know. And hopefully they're going to leave, and you're going to run and lock the door and make sure that your family's safe.
That is wonderful because, I mean, anybody who's traveled, you're at a hotel or something, you get a little nervous, like, oh, or especially if it's maybe not in the best area or anything.
Right.
So
Right.
those are all great ideas.
Yeah.
But wow, that's wonderful. You thought
These
of everything.
are $15. So,
Wow.
they're very affordable for people. And I had a lady tell me that she also uses this when she goes to sleep at night. She put a Velcro on the bottom. She put a Velcro on the side of her window. And now she can open her window safely, go to bed at night, and sleep without worrying that someone is going to push her window open further. She just pops that on the window and goes to bed. And if they do, she's going to hear that alarm. So
Wow.
it's pretty neat.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
so.
wonderful.
Mhm.
What,
You can see us at events. You can find us at wherever, but we're always looking for people who are interested in helping us share our mission. Our mission is to educate women. We like to tell women how to be safer and help them. We like to equip them with something and empower them, give them that feeling of empowerment that they deserve. So
that's
yeah.
just wonderful. And how would people get a hold of you?
Well, you can call me on my telephone at, can I give my phone number?
Yes, of course. We
Okay.
want them to call you.
Okay, 559-805-5485. Or you may, I do have a Facebook page, and that is www.facebook.com. And then it's a /, and it's Safe Damsel Dames.
Oh, wow.
So that's my Facebook page.
And give us your number again, just to make sure we have it.
Okay. It's 559-805-5485.
And I know it's on the screen, but I always
Yes.
like to make sure that the viewers know how to get a hold of our guests. Why? Is there anything else you wanted to add
Oh,
before
I have
we
lots
close?
of toys, but I do appreciate you letting me come today. And just a heads up that April is Sexual Awareness, Assault Awareness Month, and so just get out there and support the cause. There's going to be a lot of different functions around, and be a part of that, and let's stop those types of things happening.
So this is very timely that you're here now.
It's perfect.
At the
yeah.
beginning of the month, this is the first show of the month, so that's wonderful.
Yeah, I hope that people are safer. That's my goal. I look forward to just getting out there and getting women safer. And the nice thing is that I may never know if I put that product in someone's hand, but at least I'm making an effort and trying. And
Right.
I hope that maybe I'm the one that puts something in the hand that saves a life.
And I can tell you're very passionate about this, and
I
you're
am.
definitely living your dream.
Yes, I like it. I love it. And I would love anyone who thinks they might want to join my team to join my team and get on the bandwagon for the cause.
Yeah, and we'll need to talk later because I'm definitely interested in your products.
Yeah. Well, we want to be safe, right?
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
We
So
deserve it.
thank you again
Thank
for being
you
here
for
on the
having
show.
me. I appreciate that.
And for driving all the way from Visalia.
Oh, yeah, so far.
And you're welcome to come back on the show at another time if you want. And
Thank you. Let me know when, and I'll be here.
And I
Show some more stuff. I have all kinds of goodies.
Exactly, that's right. And I also want to say I hope you have a safe drive back to Visalia.
Thank you. Well, it looks like I'm prepared.
Yeah, you sure are.
So thank you so much. I
Okay,
appreciate it.
you're very welcome. We're going to go to a commercial break now. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Live Your Dream. It's about you. And I have a very special guest, Eric Tyler. He's here right now, and he's going to play a song for us in a few minutes. But first, we're going to do a short little interview. Hi, Eric. It's great to see you.
What's up? How are you?
Great.
Good, hopefully.
I'm so happy to have you here on the show.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to rock.
All right. And I hear you have a new CD out.
Yes,
right here.
I do.
And
it's called
I
Stuck
want-
in the Middle.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I
hold
guess
it.
it's kind of like, for me, I have some days where I'm kind of emotional or whatever, and that's what the acoustic songs are about, They're about girls and all that stuff. And the electric guitar stuff is like days I think I'm Jimi Hendrix or something, and I'm just, going crazy. So it's kind of like a combination of the both, so that's why I call it Stuck in the Middle.
Oh, that's great. I love it. And are you going to play a song off of that CD for us?
Yeah, I'm going to play, I guess you could call it the single. I guess that's what we'll call it. We're going to call it the single right now. That's a fact now. I don't think it's called the single, but whatever. It's called We Are Alive. It's basically a song just about being alive. I don't think I've ever been dead, so I don't know if that sucks, but being alive is really cool, so I wrote a song about being alive.
All right. That sounds good. Now, before we get into that, do you want to tell us about any gigs you have coming up or anything like that?
Oh, man. What's today, Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
I got a solo acoustic show April 5th at the Skyline. That's going to be fun. They got good tacos on Tuesdays. April 7th, my band's going to San Francisco to play a gig, and then we're going to Sacramento April
Wow.
8th, and then we're coming back to Fresno April 9th at the Shanty. So we're going to that's like full band stuff, And then April 16th, we're going to be at Outlaw Tavern. We got a lot going on, so.
That's great.
The people just need to add me on Facebook, man. / Eric Tyler Music. That's where I put all the stuff.
Okay, so that's the place where they would check out. Well, April 9th, I'm excited about that because that's my birthday. So.
Really?
Yeah. So that sounds
let's
good.
have a good time. The Shanty.
All right, and that's here in Fresno, or?
Yeah, it's on Shaw, I believe.
Okay, but if they go on Facebook, then they can find all the information?
Yeah, I got everything there.
Okay.
I get lazy like that. I put it online, and then I just kind of... It's gone now, so...
Well, as long as they can get to you, that's what matters.
Yeah, right?
So do you want to go ahead and get into a song now?
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Anyways, this is a song called We Are Alive, so... Eyes open, break of dawn, sun shining through my window. Shower in, brush my teeth, put on my shoes and go. And this opportunity pretty bad guitar solo, though.
Oh, no, that was wonderful. Yay! Thank you so
Thanks.
much for playing that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's great. Definitely, I'd call that the single. That's the great song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. You got to hear the other ones, though. You heard the last one, right? You don't want me anymore. My brother makes fun of that song all the time. That was like a really emotional moment in my life, and I just get home, my brother makes fun of it in front of me, so whatever.
Oh, well, that's what siblings are for. My sister does the same thing to me, so.
Yeah, and eating all my food. But yeah.
So, anything else that you want to talk to us about right now, or let us know
man.
what's going on? Or?
You know, follow me on Facebook. I got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud. I just got Twitter the other day. I'm not really good at it. I don't know. You tweet, right? You just tweet little sayings.
I was gonna say,
and I don't really know, you know.
You're a lot younger than I am, so you're probably better at that stuff than I am.
I'm not very good at it, but anyways, yeah, I got all that good stuff. Just follow me everywhere, man.
And again, I'll show you that Stuck in the Middle. This is the CD.
Yeah,
How
you
did
can
they
get it
the
online.
CD?
How did I get it?
No, how did they get it? How will they be able to order it?
Oh, you can get it on my Facebook, my website, erictyler.com, ERICKTYLER. My parents, they chose CK for some reason. I don't know why.
Because you're unique.
Yeah, I guess. And anyways, I think they were just arguing. And he wanted C and she wanted K, and they were like, fine, we'll just have both. That's how my parents were. And then you can just get it at my gigs. You know, I sell at my gigs for usually a discount price if the people are cool, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds great. So, well, if you don't mind, we'll have you play another song in a few minutes. I'm going to bring on some other guests. And
That's the only song I know.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we'll do some
Don't
more.
scare me.
No, yeah, we'll do some more.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks, Eric. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
All right. Can I smash my guitar now? Just kidding.
No, because then you can't play.
I know, right? Acapella.
Okay, so we're going to go to a commercial. Welcome back to the show, and we have Eric Tyler. He's going to play another song for us. Should I say hello? And again, it's from his new CD, Stuck in the Middle.
Bam. All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Wasn't that great? Eric Tyler is a local musician. He is just so incredible. And he has so graciously allowed us to use that song, We Are Alive, as a theme for the show. I mean, how can you get a better song than that? I mean, live your dream, it's about you, we are alive. And again, I wanted to promote his CD, Stuck in the Middle. The song We Are Alive is on this CD. And also, too, he has a Facebook page, and he has a few events coming up this week on April 7th and April 9th. I believe both of those are local in Fresno, but you'll have to check that out. And of course, April 9th, I'm sure, will be a special day because that's my birthday. Not that it's about me, but I'm just saying I get excited about my birthday. I'm an Aries, what can I say? But anyway, so yes, please support our local musician. He's fantastic. And anyway, we're going to go back on a quick commercial break, and then I'll be back to close off the show. Thank you. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live Your Dream. It's about you. And I would like to, I spoke earlier about how I could support your business with what I do, other than this show, of course, this is number one, but also, too, that I'm a voiceover artist, and if you needed help to redo your IVR, your interactive voice response system, on-hold messaging, telephony, whatever you want to call it, voicemail, I can help you with that. And I wanted you to see what I could do. So what I did was I brought my demos, and again, this is about supporting your business, get the message out there. The way I say it is concepts created by you and conveyed by me. So let my voice do the work for you, and we're going to play those demos right now. Thank you for calling the Office of Pembleton and Stone, getting justice for our clients for over 20 years. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. If you're an existing client, press 1. If you'd like to schedule a consultation, press 2. For all other inquiries, please stay on the line and we'll assist you as soon as possible. You may have heard the term lone wolf. The truth is, wolves are social animals living and hunting in packs of 10. In fact, their spine-tingling howl is not a statement of independence or intimidation. It's an attempt to communicate with the pack so they can find their way home. Located in a quiet, walkable neighborhood, this 19th century colonial is a gem. The immaculate front yard with the winding stone path leads to the wraparound porch. Through the front door you enter the great room, full of natural light with deep mahogany floors and original molding, creating a classic yet lively environment. In Italy, food is an art form, one that reflects its creator's love of life, family, and happiness. From the rich pastas to the wide assortment of cheeses and wine, every piece of Italian cuisine is rooted in centuries of tradition that shine through at every meal. Okay, everyone, so you got to hear my demos, but I wanted to also really emphasize the fact that we are about promoting your business. And I wanted to tell you how you can let me know if you'd like to be on the show. Now, you can send it to my email address, either the one you saw at the screen earlier, which is my Keller Williams email address for my real estate business, but you can also send anything for the show there. It's lrpingitore@kw.com. And it's on the screen the way my name is spelled, so I don't need to spell it again because it's very difficult. I know it's unusual, so most people get it wrong. But and so what I would ask is in the subject line, you write down the name of the show, what your business is, and the date of the show that you want to come on. And just to let you know, my show is only on Monday mornings at 11 a.m. and it goes from 11 to 12. And again, it's called Live Your Dream. It's about you, and it's on Central Valley Talk. And if you have any questions about it, and you want to talk to somebody live, questions about the show or how to get on or anything like that, you can call Central Valley Talk directly. And so anything you want me to promote, a fundraiser, in the demos that we just played, there is also one that's like a public service announcement, and that's another thing that's dear to my heart, so I'm also doing that. That's one reason why I have backdrop is for wolves, because I'm an animal lover. And also, too, virtual tours. You know, as a real estate agent, I'm really good at doing virtual tours for, voiceover, doing a voiceover for the virtual tour, so if any realtor needs that help. Also, I am also an attorney, so that's why I can do different training videos or anything like that. Anyway, like I said, it's about supporting your business, and I'd love to get you on my show. And please go ahead and spread the word and get a hold of me by email or call me if you want to be on the show, or call Central Valley Talk. Okay, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to finish up the show. Thank you. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm so excited to introduce our last guest for the day, and he is a local artist, and his name is Marcos Dorado. Thank you so much for being here on the show.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. And what I would like to do is for you to kind of tell us about yourself and about your work, etc.
Sure. My studio's right in the Fulton Mall. And that's where I do all my work. I work directly from live models. And currently I'm working on a project that's called Why I Got Naked in the Words of the Models. And so, as you know, a lot of artists work with the nude figure. And so I decided to give them a voice to the models so that they could tell us why they disrobe, so that us artists are able to create the work that we do.
Oh, that's great. And it's my understanding we don't have any pictures to show for today.
Right.
But I'm very excited to say to everyone that Marcos will be on our show next week on Monday.
Right.
So please tune in for then to see all the actual photos. But I want you to keep talking about your work and your passion and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, this project is really exciting. All of the works are life-size. So, for example, this past week I had a gentleman that came up from San Diego and spent the entire week here in Fresno to pose for me. So he posed for 25 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, these works take a long time. It'll take about, I can finish it from here on out, but it'll take about a total of about 100 hours to create the work. They are drawings on canvas. graphite on canvas, that is. And they're very exciting. You spend a lot of time with the models, or I spend a lot of time with the models, and we get to know who they are. And then most importantly, you know, they'll tell us why they are posing for art. And then the exciting thing is that Split Oak Press of New York is going to publish the artwork and the interviews that each model is giving as a book.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. And then of course the artwork and the interviews will exhibit here in Fresno, and then from here they'll go to LA and then to other venues around the country.
Oh my God, that's wonderful! Congratulations to
thank
you.
Thank you. So it's a pretty big project, and I'm very excited about it, and it's coming along quite well. Where I'm just at the very beginning. I started last month with the first model, and I'm already on to the third model, and about to finish the first one.
Oh, that's wonderful. I am just so humbled and honored to have artists, I mean, like you, that's just great. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, which is hard for me, but that's great, seriously.
Well, thank you.
And I look forward to also seeing your actual photos and everything.
Right. You know, next week what I'll do is I'll prepare some of the works that are some images of the sessions that I have with the models. For sure, they'll be rated PG, you know, appropriate for the show. And then additional samples of my work so that some of your viewers who may not be familiar with my work have a good orientation of the drawings that I do.
Well, that's great. Now, if people wanted to come, because you said you have a studio?
Correct, yeah.
If they wanted to come to your studio or call you or contact you, how do they do that?
You know, through social media is fantastic. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Marcos Dorado. You could also look me up at marcosdorado.com. You can email me at marcosdorado@gmail.com as well. And I'm in my studio almost pretty much every day. And so anyone can come by and just make sure that they get a hold of me first, because sometimes I do have to step away. But otherwise, anyone is welcome. As soon as the first phase of the Fulton Street project gets completed, which is happening on my block first, then what I'll do is I'll have an open studio day, probably on a Saturday, so that people who will naturally want to go see what the street looks like, at least that part of the street, then they can step up to my studio as well.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. So that'll be probably in about 3 months. The construction just started, so it'll take it looks like about 3 months.
But people can still contact you before
absolutely.
that. Okay.
That's where I have my meetings with art collectors, with models, etc. So, and people do come by and they want to see some of the work or walk into a studio. Sometimes they bring their son or daughter who is an aspiring artist. And so then they get to go see what a real space looks like. It's a pretty big space, actually. It's almost 900 square feet, so it's sizable, and they get to see work that's completed, work that's in the process of being developed, and so it becomes rather informative.
So you're not only living your dream, you're helping other people to live theirs.
Yeah, well, you know, I think that's part of my dream as well, to serve as a positive example, especially for young people. You know, or anyone that's thinking about getting into the art world, and you know, offering them a view into what it takes to develop a project and how one can network and develop a business out of it. So that's very satisfactory to me. So sometimes I'll do lectures and talks and workshops at universities or at museums and such.
Wow.
For that reason. And then I have private students as well that come to my studio and learn how to draw.
So that was another question I was going to have for you. Are you open to being like a mentor if somebody just wanted to ask you questions?
Yes. All the time. I get quite a bit of emails from people from all over the place asking for advice, whether they should do this or what should they start with or what have you. And so I'm always very happy to share their my insights with them.
You know, I'm just so honored for you to be here because you are just perfect for this show. I mean,
thank
live
you.
your dream. It's about you. I mean, that's just perfect.
Well, thank you.
And, you know, and I'm so glad you want to be a mentor as well because I know, like, for my business, my real estate business and my voiceover business, I'm very open to being mentored too. So if anybody wanted to contact me for that, it's all about win-win and supporting each other and love and light and spreading love.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely, for sure.
It's just
For sure.
wonderful. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Absolutely,
being here.
thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, that'll
this
be
is
wonderful. Well,
wonderful.
thank you. I'm excited about being here again.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
thank you.
Okay, so everyone, it's Live Your Dream. It's about you. If you want to be on my show, like I said, I told you earlier what you need to do to contact. You could call me or email me or call Central Valley Talk, and I'd love to have you on the show. Thank you and have a great day, and love and light.
CentralValleyTalk.com